Hello friends, welcome back to Learning Nails and Aesthetics. We are on page 13 of the Milady Cosmetology book, Chapter 1, History and Career Opportunities. Keep in mind I am not AI, so mistakes will be made. Also check out my other videos, the Milady Foundations book, which is a companion book to this one, as well as their aesthetics and nail books. Also, I have some fun videos unboxing and various brand polishes and stuff and things, Temu products, nail charms, stickers, things like that. If you find something not so interesting, check out other videos and you may find something interesting. Let's begin. Learning objective number 6. Outline the mid and late 20th century major beauty advances. Mid to late 20th century, 1930s. In the 1930s, the major women's hairstyle trends were hiccups. No. We're all about waves. Women wore loose to crisp waves and parts sweeping to the side or down the middle. Figure 1-13 shows a 1930s hairstyle. At the beginning of the decade, short hair still reigned, but as the 1930s marched on, women started opting for shoulder-length hair. Bangs also took the spotlight. The typical 1930s men's cut was neat and clean around the ear, tapered down to nothing at the nape, and blended up into a longer top length with a side part. This has morphed into what we now call the fade. This look was typically paired with a pencil mustache, inspired by celebrities such as Clark Gable and Errol Flynn. Chemist Ralph L. Evans and Everett G. McDonough pioneered a machine-free perm method in 1932 that used heat generated by chemical reaction. Small, flexible pads containing a chemical mixture were wound around hair strands. When the clamps were moistened with water, the released chemical heat created long-lasting curls. In this same decade, Charles Revson of Revlon marketed the original pigment-based nail polish, the first product we would recognize as nail polish today. This milestone marked a dramatic shift in nail cosmetics, as an array of nail lacquers were now available. Early screen sirens like Jean Harlow and Gloria Swanson glamorized this new nail fashion in the mid-1930s by appearing in films wearing matching polish on their fingers and toes. In 1932, Lawrence Gelb, a New York chemist, introduced the first permanent hair color product that penetrated the hair shaft rather than just coating it, and founded a company called Clairol. In 1935, Max Factor created pancake makeup to make movie actors' skin look natural on color film. A few years later, pancake makeup became available to the general public. In 1938, Arnold F. Wallet invented the cold wave, the precursor to the modern perm, which used no machines or heat to curl hair. 1940s. Soft waves, curls, and rolls defined this decade's look. Figure 1-14 shows a 1940s hairstyle. Victory rolls were probably the most iconic woman's hairstyle in the decade. Men's haircuts of the 1940s were influenced by the golden age of cinema, jazz, and World War II. The era's short, cropped military cuts, which were practical, neat, and easily maintained, paved the way for today's versions of buzz cuts, flat tops, and crew cuts. Page boy and pixie haircuts were also popular. In 1941, scientists developed another method of permanent waving using waving lotion. It was also called a cold wave because no heat was used. Modern versions of cold waves, usually referred to as alkaline perms, are still used today. In 1941, pedicures and foot massages became salon services. The aerosol can was originally invented during World War II to spray troops with insect repellent to prevent malaria. A few years later, aerosol technology was used to introduce hairspray. In 1947, Maurice King invented Barbicide, a styling tool disinfectant. 1950s to 2000. The 20th century's second half saw the introduction of tube mascara, improved hair and nail products, and the boom and then death of the weekly salon appointment. In the 1950s, redheads multiplied with the popularity of Rita Hayworth and Lucille Ball. Celebrities like James Dean, Little Richard, and Elvis Presley influenced men's styles. In 1953, Marilyn Monroe starred in Gentlemen Prefer Blondes, which ignited a platinum blonde explosion that lasted well into the 1960s. In the mid-1960s, Vidal Sassoon turned the hairstyling world on its ear with his revolutionary geometric cuts. Figure 1-15 shows Vidal Sassoon's geometric style. The hippie movement brought long, straight, center-parted hair and afros for men and women. The natural hair movement began to take shape and is still growing today. In 1977, Farrah Fawcett's long layered look became iconic. Although the length has changed, long layers remain popular today. This decade also experienced a major revolution in frosting and highlighting, and French hairdressers introduced hair weaving using aluminum foil. In the 1980s, makeup went full circle, from barely there to heavily made-up cat eyes and heavy use of eyeshadows and blush. The 1980s also brought big teased bangs, the bi-level haircut, including the mullet, and the jerry curl. In the mid-1980s, industry-specific software hit the salon industry, and hairdresser Farouk Shamai invented Sunglitz, the world's first aroma-free lightener. The first North American Hairstyling Awards, NAHA, event was held in 1989. This event continues to allow hairdressers to compete and showcase their talents. In the 1990s, hair color became gentler, allowing more people to become blondes, brunettes, or redheads. The desire for smoother, richer styles, the trend toward healthier hair, and improved styling products and tools all contributed to the perm's decline in popularity. More natural-looking volume replaced the teased look of the 1980s. These straighter hairstyles prompted the introduction of the flat iron. In 1994, the Rachel, the short layered cut created by stylist Chris McMillan for Jennifer Aniston's character Rachel Green on the TV show Friends, was born. By 1995, men reportedly spent $9.5 million on grooming. In 1998, Creative Nail Design introduced the first spa pedicure system. Check in. What did Max Factor create for movie actors in 1935 to make their skin look more natural in color? What was the most iconic women's hairstyle of the 1940s? Who inspired the platinum blonde explosion in 1953? Who invented the world's first ammonia-free lightener? Learning objective number 7. Describe important trends that defined cosmetology in the 21st century. 21st century. Styles were more diverse than ever before. Although there are still trends, They have grown to include a variety of lengths, colors, and texture so that all hair types can showcase their unique personalities and style. Through the early 2000s, the focus was on chunky highlights, choppy layers, foil highlights, and natural texture. The advancement of hot tools allowed for blowouts that produced a smooth, straight result for even the curliest hair. This gave clients a versatility with natural texture and caused a sharp decrease in the use of chemical relaxers and traditional stove-heated Marcel irons. In 2002, David Beckham inspired men to explore a more body-conscious style, which increased grooming services ranging from manicures and waxing to facials, cuts, and hair color. Figure 1-16 is David Beckham and the body-conscious style. This led to growth in men's spa services and a resurgence in traditional barber services, such as chairside shaves and skin conditioning treatments, facial and scalp treatments, the basic hand and foot care, manicures and pedicures. In 2009, Maracanão's success established a new beauty category, treatment oils, and numerous like-minded companies followed suit. In the mid to late 2000s, ombre colors became the latest color art form. Many clients still wanted foil highlights, but the trend shifted toward balayage, a freehand style of creating custom-placed highlights and lowlights. Other trendy color techniques including color melting, baby lights, and shadow root. Some of the classic styles, such as the asymmetrical bob, pixie cuts, fades, and pompadours, were reinvented for the modern look, often including bright colors outside the usual hair coloring spectrum, such as blues, greens, pastels, and unicorn-inspired looks. The beauty industry also entered the specialization age. Cosmetologists can focus specifically on hair color, texture, or hair cutting. Nail technicians offer a full array of services or specialize in artificial nail enhancements, natural nail care, or even pedicures. There has never been a time in history when we were more connected as cosmetologists. The internet and social media provide instant links to other professionals, video tutorials, and group pages where you can ask questions or share your knowledge with others and tap into many other resources to advance your career. Social media has also become a rich source for new clients. We are truly living in the golden age of cosmetology. To learn even more about cosmetology's history and milestones, visit the QR code to view Table 1-1, and it says, scan or visit bonus.milady.com/COS/B1. Timeline of milestones in the professional beauty industry. Check in. What is the most important hair trend of the 21st century's first 2 decades? How have the internet and social media impacted stylists' beauty careers? Learning objective number 8. List career opportunities for licensed cosmetologists. Career paths for cosmetologists. Once you have completed your schooling and are licensed, you can find numerous opportunities within the industry, such as specialist. You can choose to specialize in any service type covered by your license. The most common areas to specialize in are hair cutting, texture, and hair color. Figure 1-17 shows specialty hair color. Becoming a specialist requires additional training and experience. This specialty training will allow you to perform top quality services and present education opportunities inside and outside the salon. Salon trainer. Many companies, such as manufacturers and salon chains, hire experienced salon professionals and train them to educate others. This training can take many forms, from technical training to management and interpersonal relationship training. A salon educator can work with small salons, large organizations, and trade associations to help develop salon personnel. Manufacturer educator. Most manufacturers hire their own educator to train stylists and salon staff to understand and use the company's hair care, hair color, and other chemical service products. An accomplished educator who is a good public speaker can advance to field educator, regional educator, or platform educator, appearing on stage at shows in the United States and worldwide. Artistic director. This position establishes the standard for a salon or manufacturer's image. Artistic directors lead and inspire hairdressers and create trends. This takes experience, confidence, advanced technique mastery, and excellent communication and presentation skills. Successful artistic directors perform platform artistry at trade shows, representing salons and manufacturers. Education director. An education director is the liaison between brand and hairdresser, setting the company's standards by creating education that drives sales. This position is available only to cosmetologists with 5 or more years of experience. A wealth of continuing education is a must. Some requirements include excellent hairdressing skills, leadership in prior career roles, effective communication and presentation skills, the ability to create budgets and work with spreadsheets, and product knowledge of the company's brand and competitors. Cosmetology instructor. Many instructors had fantastic careers in salons before dedicating themselves to teaching new professionals. If this career path interests you, spend time with your school's instructor and ask them why they went into education. Film, theatrical, or editorial stylist. These positions are fast-paced and often have long days. Working on magazine and internet photo shoots or on movie and TV sets often starts with volunteering to assist. Even someone right out of school can volunteer by calling agencies, networking with photographers, and asking other hairdressers who work behind the scenes for advice. Figure 1-18 says behind the scenes in the entertainment industry. Creative director. This position is obtainable once you have 10 or more years of experience in all facets of hairdressing. Most manufacturers consider this an executive level position and the driving force behind brand success. Responsibilities include overseeing coaches, mentoring, and leading all the company's educators to ensure professionalism standards. Salon manager. For this role, you must have an aptitude for math and accounting and be able to read documents such as profit and loss statements. You should understand marketing, including advertising, public relations, promotions, and special events, and what makes these programs successful. Much of management involves the salon's business side, making it profitable, tracking inventory, educating while keeping clients and staff members happy. Titles and the accompanying responsibilities vary widely from salon to salon. Supplementing your experience with formal business education is the best path to success. When determining which role is best for you, also consider the type of facility where you want to work. Many options are available, including specialty salons, full-service salons offering hair, skin, and nail services, mobile services where permitted, Day spas offering services that emphasize both beauty and wellness. All licensed cosmetologists have the opportunity to expand their careers. Keep developing your skills in the specialties that interest you, and you'll soon be building and enjoying an extremely creative and rewarding career. Did you know? If you want to work in the theater, television, or film industry, you may need to join a union. One of the largest is the Makeup Artist and Hairstylist Union, also known as the International Alliance of Theatrical Stage Employees, moving picture technicians, artists, and allied crafts of the United States and Canada. AFL-CIO, CLCIA. You may also need to join the Makeup Artist and Hairstylist Guild. Activity. Interview a specialist. As you learn more, the area of cosmetology that interests you most may change. To help determine the best specialty area for you, interview a salon owner or specialist in your area. Ask the following questions. Why did you choose your specialty? What special skills are required? What type of training was required to become a specialist? How long did it take you to become proficient? What is the most exciting thing about your specialization? In-demand services and opportunities. According to a study by the National Accrediting Commission of Career Art and Science, NACCAS, salons employed around 1,683,000 professionals, and 53% of salons had job openings. Nearly three-quarters of salon owners with positions to fill could not find qualified applicants, even though about 38% of the jobs were professionals with less than a year of experience. While many factors, including the economy, affect the industry, the salon business usually withstands recessions much better than other industries. Focus on your studies, read trade publications, become a member of relevant online pro-beauty groups and trade associations, and attend workshops outside of school. Your license will unlock countless doors, but it is your dedication and passion that ultimately determines your success. Check in. What are some of the career opportunities available to licensed cosmetologists? What are salon managers' duties? Chapter Glossary. Appearance enhancement, a term used to encompass a broad range of specialty areas, including hairstyling, nail technology, and aesthetics. Cosmetology, art and science of beautifying and improving the skin, nails, hair, and includes the study of cosmetics and their application. And that will do it for this video. I hope this was helpful to you. Don't forget to comment, like, share, and subscribe, as well as check out my other videos. We will continue Part 2, Health Sciences, in the next video. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.